This is the story about growing up, with our toys and without our teeth. This is the story of big sisters and little sisters, specifically the story of 17-year-old Karin Lichey and 15-year-old Kristi. Together two sisters, together two terrific gymnasts.
When I was in preschool, during story time, I used to roll off the seat.
She was all over the place.
Gymnastics became the way to harness all that energy.
And Kristi, of course, stood in the corner with her finger in her mouth.
Here at Cincinnati Gymnastics, where many young girls are learning their first steps, the Lichey sisters are nearly full-time residents. Karin is preparing for the World University Games in Japan. Kristi, who eventually took her thumb out of her mouth, is getting ready for the national championships in New Orleans.
Go to school together, we eat together, come to gym together, we're in the same group together.
Together is the operative word here. Over the years, they've always been together in those videos. Together, they've represented the United States. Together is where they always seem to end up.
We used to fight a lot, but I guess as we've gotten older, it's gotten a lot better.
These two are very typical sisters. They have great days together and they have horrible days together. The other day I had to stop and they were fighting in the chalk tray.
But they also have worked together at pushing one another, together cheering for one another.
I see them be the most kind of loving sisters when the other one's in trouble.
As the Licheys prepare for another event, they know the sister act is about to be busted up. Kristi will continue to work and develop here, but her sister Karin goes off to college at the University of Georgia.
It's going to be real hard. Probably hit reality when she leaves and I'll be stuck by myself.
They've seldom had to do things by themselves. They've always had each other. But time has passed by.
Too fast. Too fast. It's just gone too fast.
But that's how growing up is, whether it's discovering Christmas morning, sitting in Grandpa's lap, or just acting silly on vacation. It sure goes by fast when you've done it together. John Popovich, Channel 9 Sports, Fairfield.
In Japan last week, our way to Georgia this week. When you're a gymnast and when you're good, you get to travel a lot. Cincinnati's Karin Lichey is very good. A silver in the World University Games last week, on to college this week. And a quick stop to chat with our Tim Bray, who crowned Karin our latest Donato Star of the Week.
Just back from Japan, Karin Lichey is beaming. She brought back a silver medal from the World University Games. This on the heels of winning the all-around title at the national qualifier in Georgia.
I was leading throughout the whole competition, but I fell on my beam dismount. And so I didn't know if I still had it, but when I found out that I won, I was just jumping for joy.
Lichey, even in her daily workout, is meticulous about her preparation. She gets that partly from her coach, Mary Lee Tracy.
Now feel your feet right at the top. Feel how pointed they are. Feel your toes.
Her tremendous performance at the Worlds came at a good time. Finally, the dedication to the sport turned into a medal.
Every day in the gym, 150%, and I just kept saying it'll pay off. Well, it did, like on her way out.
The Worlds were the swan song for Karin with Mary Lee. Now she chases her ultimate goal, an NCAA title at the University of Georgia.
I've always wanted to have a scholarship in gymnastics, and now that I finally got it, and I went to World University Games and was second, I finally decided, maybe I can win this.
And no doubt, it's well within her grasp. Tim Bray, 12 Sports.
It's quite a group that Mary Lee Tracy has up there. We visit her every so often. Amanda Borden has been the big name up there. Now Karin's coming on. Amanda hurt her toe in the World University Games, but they hope that she'll be healthy and maybe make a run at Atlanta in 1996. It's a real stable up there.
Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.